Then we gonna get this show on the roll. Let me go up here to YouTube and go live. Let's see. Go live. There we go. All right. Go ahead and set everything up in here while I wait for people to get here. What's going on, people? We got some people piling up in here. What's good? Good afternoon, everybody. We're about to get the show on the roll shortly. I'm trying to think, is this what I really want to title this video? Could I have come up with a better title? I might change the title. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to add a thumbnail to this live stream, and then we're gonna get the show on the road. We're gonna get into the video, because man, I got some information here for y'all. Stuff getting crazy out here, getting real spooky, real spooky. How many people we got up in here? Got 136 people. Hit that like button for you, boy. We're trying to get a bunch of folks up in here today. This is going to be one of two live streams that we're doing this evening. I got to get out of here in about 2 hours. I got an important phone call to get on, and then we'll be right back in here. But y'all, let's get this show on the road. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Y'all, I done came across some information. All type of stuff that I'm pretty sure our government really don't want us to know about. Stuff that they're trying to keep under wraps. But when it comes to TikTok, stuff gets out. Stuff gets out. Y'all know this. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that feels like a big part of the reason why they want to get rid of TikTok, not because they're trying to force ByteDance, the institution that controls TikTok, not because they're trying to force ByteDance to sell to the America, to the US, but because they can't control all the information that is being leaked on this platform. That's the real reason. At least that's what I think. Is maybe that's just the conspiracist in me. But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all feel that way too. But a lot of y'all also don't have a problem with the band. From my understanding, y'all was like, yeah, let them take it. That's a freaking Chinese spy company. And they're spying on us through our devices, is what a lot of you all believe. Even though the CEO of TikTok came out in that press hearing and said otherwise, y'all still believe it to be so. So the government wants TikTok taken down because they also believe that TikTok is spying on us. The Chinese are spying on us, using our devices, gathering intel and information about whoever they want through our phones. But maybe that's a part of it. Maybe that actually is a part of it. Maybe the Chinese are spying on us through TikTok, through our devices. But it's not something that the U.S. is doing, right? No. They're doing it too. We all know that. Our government is most certainly using our devices to spy on us as well. They're watching right now. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mr. Man, Mr. Government. We know you're watching. Y'all don't like the fact that China want to watch too. So y'all want to control TikTok, huh? Y'all want to buy TikTok. Greedy. Greedy. What is America turning into? But anyway, again, there's a lot of information that gets released on that platform that they don't want us to hear. But today, right here, we're about to hear it. About to hear a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and move me over so we can get the show on the road and hear some of this stuff that they don't want us to hear. Aliens, they don't want us to hear about them either. So we gonna start with them. Let's go.
And my job, I'm retiring after 23 years, and my job was to monitor and analyze the conflict of 3 extraterrestrial biological entity civilizations that have been terraforming and manipulating genetic material on this planet for at least 270 million years.
Okay, y'all, look, the stuff that we're going to be watching here, I haven't seen all of this stuff. So I'm going to be surprised to hear some of this stuff, too, for the first time. Let's go.
And then over the next 7 hours, he broke down tall blondes, reptilian humanoids, and the Greys. He said the Greys were largely artificial intelligence. A lot was unknown about the progenitor of the Greys. The blondes were in many, many solar systems in the Milky Way galaxy.
Wait, hold on. The Greys are predominantly artificial intelligence, and the tall blondes are all over the galaxy or universe? Fascinating.
That the reptilians were here first. And that the reptilians claim Earth as their own. But
that makes so much sense, because we, as conspirators, think that the reptilians are the ones in government. When you see those crazy eyes, you know, the freaking the reptile-like eyes. Shh. They were here first and they're claiming Earth? Oh, I believe it.
Blondes want to be able to do laboratory experiments on Earth as well, and so do the Greys. 3-way conflict. The blondes have been trying to annihilate the reptilians. The reptilians have been trying to annihilate the blondes. The Greys have sometimes taken sides, other times they do their own independent thing. But he said, what we have come to learn is why I wanted to do this meeting with you. Because I got a call that said you have to get Linda Moulton Howe's new book. She has a 106-page chapter about the resurrection technology that we have never wanted anyone to know anything about, that on any discovery of this ever. And I said, well, my sources are the people in the human abduction syndrome. He said, I realize we underestimate what the non-humans are doing with people. And then he talked to me about how the reptilians and the blondes fight. He said, the blondes make reptilian containers, and they have the ability to put their consciousness and their life force into the reptilian container. The reptilians began to catch on to what the blondes were doing, and they started making blonde containers and putting their reptilian consciousness. And then the Greys saw what the blondes and the reptilians were doing, and the Greys created blondes and reptilians that they would move into. And he said, Linda, you cannot tell the players on this planet without very sophisticated technology. He said,
y'all see? What? That got me tearing up a little bit right now. In case y'all didn't catch that, when it comes to the blondes, the reptilians, and the tall grays, the way that they fight each other is they create basically a form of them, and then they put their conscious in that form. So you got a gray that has his conscious inside of the container of a blonde. It's the same thing that the freaking reptilians are doing to us. They're fighting us by using us, but it's not something that we're capable of doing. We can't put our consciousness into a reptilian form or a tall gray form or tall blonde, whatever they're called. We can't do that, but they can do it to us. That's a degree of physical and psychological warfare that's one-sided. So that's why you see these people in the government who you think may be reptilians. They're against us. And they can do it. That's why what she's saying makes so much sense, because they can do it to one another. What kind of way is that to fight? What the what? Hold on, y'all. The stream look like it's doing something. I don't know if y'all can see me. My camera and everything is on. I don't know if y'all can hear me either, but it's buffering over here. I don't know if y'all see that. Let me see if y'all can see that. It doesn't usually do that. Did they get A-OK? Look. Look. That doesn't usually happen when I do live streams, right? I meant to tell you guys in the beginning of this live stream, if the stream goes out or gets shut down, you see, it just did it again for a second, for half a second, a millisecond. They might be trying to shut us down here. I told you they're watching. The stuff is getting that crazy. They don't like what we talking about. Ho ho. I might need to shut up. We might need not to do this video. It might need to end here. We might need not to progress any further. Y'all look after me now, okay? Y'all my peoples, right? Y'all gonna keep a close eye on me. Y'all gonna check in on me, right? Okay? Because we gonna continue. Because people need to know.
Over time, in the analysis that he did, that the biggest fight seemed to be over territory. And the biggest fight seemed to be over what to do or not to do with one of the latest genetic experiments, Homo sapiens sapiens. And all three of those extraterrestrial groups want to do laboratory experiments here. They want the other two to go away. And he said to me, what I think and why I'm talking to you and why I sought you out. I frankly think that if the whole world knew the whole truth that I'm talking to you today, it would probably create a dent in the ability of those three extraterrestrial civilizations to manipulate humans.
This sounds like the story of the Anunnakis. This is exactly what that sounds like. It's almost like here's a story that has went on for the entirety of the human existence, where you had these groups of aliens that came down to Earth and they saw us for what we were, and they wanted to use us for whatever purpose that they were trying to fulfill. But each of these three aliens wanted us to themselves. And they want the other aliens to go so that they can do whatever it is that they wanted to do with us. But who do we feel, like I said before, is in government? The reptilians, right? Who did she say was here first? The reptilians, right? So it sounds like the reptilians is the ones that got us. And the other ones is fighting for that power. We still here, right? Look, we done lost a bunch of people. We done lost half of the people. They trying to shut us down, y'all. We done lost half of our viewers. Hey, if it goes out, keep coming back, y'all, because I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. I'm right here, right now. If the stream goes black for a few seconds, just YouTube, just let YouTube fix it. Stay with us, okay? I was gonna make this a regular video, but we live today. We live today. We getting this information out here. Time for the next video. Shit. I got a bunch of stuff here, y'all. I don't even know what to click on next. Let's hear what this young man got to say.
TikTok, if you don't see me, they killed me.
Whoa.
I did not commit suicide.
Whoa. He's saying some words I shouldn't even be allowed getting through right now. Because if this is a edited video that I uploaded, I would be muting these words that's coming out of his mouth right now.
Freaking out right now. Because I went on the dark web, and of course I'm safe, but I've leaked the classified information I wasn't supposed to. So, you guys all remember how back in the late 2000s, you realize back in the 50s how the electricity was getting super advanced, like the electronics were getting super advanced. Well, in the 1947 was the Roswell, New Mexico UFO crash. Well, they uncovered two flying saucers. There was a total of 27 bodies from the classified report on the dark web. And
now I want y'all to really give what he's saying a chance, because the way this story progressed, when I tell you this video got millions of views on TikTok, and everybody in the comment section believes him. Everybody. Give his story a chance. Listen.
All of them were dead. There was females, there was children, ETs, and everything. There was 5 survivors of ETs, extraterrestrials. There's one female ET, and one boy. The female one had 12 toes, 12 fingers, and I had the classified video, and it has big gash marks in its leg from the crash. And I shouldn't have stole this stuff, but I did. We need to know, and it's not right. And I gotta keep this quiet because I don't know what's gonna happen to me if I keep talking about this. But so the peak of the electronic era was in the 50s, and the crash of the most famous crash site was in 1947, as you know, Roswell, New Mexico, the UFO crash. Back in the 50s, President Eisenhower signed a treaty with an extraterrestrial civilization, and it was the ones that crashed into the UFO Roswell, New Mexico crash site. You may ask, how do I know this? How am I fucking correct? And why, if I'm crazy, I might be crazy from what I read. You would be too. I got on Tor browser, got on a VPN, everything. Got on government classified files. I paid Bitcoin for them, and yeah, I did some stuff I'm not too proud of. I broke a fucking federal fence, but they're hiding fucking stuff, and they're killing people. They're those kids that go missing, all the children that go missing are not kidnappers. I mean, small portion maybe, but from the classified files I read, there's a base in New Mexico, or Dulce, New Mexico, and it's underground. It spans 2 miles wide and 2 miles down. You may think that's impossible, They're studying on humans down there. I'm not fucking joking. Okay? I'm going crazy right now. I just read like hundreds of pages of classified information. And they're studying on humans that they abduct. And they're certain blood type, obviously. And most of them are either Native American or Hispanic. They're either darker skinned. And I hate to say that because I have a black girlfriend who may think I'm kind of racist. I'm not. That's fucking, it's weird. I don't know why, but there was a treaty that Eisenhower signed that said in the classified documents that the extraterrestrials that survived at Roswell said, if we can have 150,000 of your people, then you can have advanced technology from us. The peak of the technology era was in the 1950s. 1950s. That's like freaking Eisenhower's era. So this classified information I was reading on the dark web, there's a lot of fake stuff on the dark web, like fake classified information, but this stuff was too fucking real. It's stuff I shouldn't have fucking seen, and there was stuff I have so much proof of.
Bro, I wish he would stop swearing so much. God. Some people in the chat saying that they heard about this. He said a couple of things that I've heard before, but he also said a couple of things that I've never.
We're underground bunker locations that stretches to this place called Roswell, New Mexico, to Dulce, to Los Alamos, to Montana, to like hundreds of different areas. They're all underground, and they're testing on people. I don't fucking know what. I seen some very fucking weird pictures I shouldn't have seen. I seen pictures of kids being tested on, with people in hazmat suits in bunkers. I seen gas chambers. I don't know if they were flaming chambers or gas. I couldn't tell. But from what I know is most of the people that are going missing is indigenous, and you guys know that the government does nothing about it, right? Coincident or not, is my classified shit I found on the dark web true? I mean, think about it. Bob Lazar, because I'm a huge UFO guy, so that's why I find the information. Bob Lazar was saying back in the 80s that he worked at Area 51. Everybody thought he was a joke, but we didn't know what Area 51 is because we didn't know what it was. We wouldn't have knew what Area 51 was if it wasn't for him. Well, I got the fucking chills because he's the one that was saying that the UFOs, the extraterrestrial aircrafts have a crystal in the back of them, like a big crystal, and that's how they run, is off crystals. You may think I'm fucking whack, but I don't believe in that old fucking crystal shit like that.
God, man, this dude curses like a sailor.
Energy crystal shit, but I have no choice to now because I seen some fucking photos I can't unsee, man. Look at that. I have chills on every single spot of my body. We have came in contact with extraterrestrials since 1947, and we're still in contact with them right now. And underground in Dulce, New Mexico, they are cloning people. They are injecting kids, mostly darker skinned kids, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, like darker ascent people, and they are injecting them with different chemicals to see what would happen. And you guys know, in the indigenous community, I'm a huge indigenous supporter, so I'm not bashing you guys or talking shit, but I came across classified information, and it's saying that all the kids that go missing, the women, all that you see is, and how the government does nothing about the indigenous people going missing is, and how they're being like taken into drug rehab places, and they're not going there. That's what they're getting dropped off there after they're being. I know too much, and I'm gonna get killed for what I did. I released a bunch of classified information on a forum page, on the dark web, and it's a forum page where hackers can release this to the public. So you're welcome. Keep in mind the peak of the electricity, or the the era of the electronics was in the 50s. The UFO crash was in the 40s.
Yo, him. He said that he released this stuff and he gonna be in a whole lot of trouble. He telling everybody, dude, crazy. He crazy. Next video. He got me tripping right now. Lord have mercy. Doing a ritual in NYC train. Satanic worship at its height. Something's not right here. Why? Look at this. What? This fool just drew on the ground. Look what he just put on the ground. On the inside of it, and she lighting a candle.
The very fact that this was allowed to take place on a train, granted, people got up, but the fact that nobody even sought to stop it or say anything about Jesus, it shows the condition of America. People complain about whenever we preach in public. However, people are okay with this. Plus, it's a fire hazard. If the train goes like that, the candle falls in flames. Interesting Bible fact. Anytime before God judged a nation in Scripture, that nation became comfortable with demonic worship. And America seems comfortable with demonic worship. Christians, we need to stand up, and we need to stand up quickly, because that's what's trying to take over America. Follow for more.
That's wild. Man, I'm telling y'all, there's some stuff going on out here.
They showed that man the ritual that they were trying to perform during the full solar eclipse.
All right, now this is in regards to Ryan Garcia. I think that's his name, right? The boxer Ryan Garcia. Let's see what she about to say.
It wasn't an initiation ritual for him. It was a ritual to show him what to do during the solar eclipse. And it freaked him out, so he got the fuck out of there. Because in order to be a part of a ritual like that, you have to know the words to say. You have to know the practices. You have to know everything about what is going on in order for the ritual to work. Now, I am going to show you and explain to you exactly what the Cabal's plan is. And I'm telling you, if you are someone who scares easily, do not watch this without someone or before you go to bed.
All right, look, there was your warning right there. You might want to click off.
And if you don't know what man I'm talking about, the man that everyone has seen wearing a crown of thorns and saying that they were going to kill him April 12th of 2024.
Ryan Garcia.
4 days after the solar eclipse. And I'm going to show you what 412, what scripture is attached to that in the Bible. But first, let's get to the evil cabal. So that place that he was talking about is actually more than what he knows. It's more than what a lot of people know. The deity that they are worshiping, Moloch, is the deity of sacrifice, because I cannot say it. Moloch the owl is an ancient Egyptian deity that was worshipped, and they would kill at his feet. What they showed him was what they needed to do in order to pass off the karmic energy. So the higher-ups and the elite tried to transfer all their karmic debt and karmic energy to the innocent, the most innocent. And who are the most innocent in the world? That man witnessed firsthand what was supposed to be done at a massive operation. There were supposed to be multiple that were taken to that place. So you all know that the solar eclipse is supposed to come April 8th of 2024.
Hold on. She's saying a lot right now. She said what Ryan Garcia saw in regards to, because Ryan was talking about they're doing horrific things to kids. They're doing horrific things to children. That's what she's talking about. Oh, my God.
You have seen people talking about it, saying that the energy is going to be so high, and it's going to be the first eclipse of solar totality since 2017 that has the most ever people watching it in our generation. Remember how I told you that total solar eclipse will be the judge of the elites, and that the Vatican would be judged, Catholicism will be judged, false prophets, everyone will be judged. You think they were gonna be judged and not try to fight back? You think they don't know what's coming? Mind you, people from the Vatican are the type of people that go to... Those are the type of people, not Hollywood superstars. People that have the longest bloodlines in the world go there. They tried to initiate him into something bigger. They tried to show him something bigger, and it's not because of who he is. It's because of his bloodline.
Somebody in the chat said Ryan Garcia is an up-and-coming boxer. No, Ryan Garcia is one of the most legit boxers in his weight class. For the longest, he was undefeated. I don't know how many losses he's had. I know he's had one loss. I know of one, but I don't know if he's had any other losses. He's a legit boxer.
I guarantee you, those people know something about him he probably doesn't even know about himself. In ancient Mayan culture, it was known that during a total solar eclipse, they took a false king, and they used that king and held him captive while the real king was put away, and they killed the fake king after the total solar eclipse because he was said to have been to absorb all the negative energy. That man saying that he saw them doing things with was just a test. Because I'm telling you, they are planning a massive ritual during the total solar eclipse. So while everyone is looking up, the cabal will have on their masks, gloves, robes. They will be in front of Moloch, and they will try to fight the day of judgment upon themselves with the most evil anyone has ever felt. That is what is going on. That is what that man is showing. He's showing it, and he failed the test because God knows who his people are. Because I know you guys are like, well, what? I see you guys, and you just can't put it together. And I'm telling you, y'all need to follow and listen to me because I've been talking about this for probably 2 months now. Like, he has given us his word to lead us and to guide us and to direct us. Not only is he given us his word to do that work as if it's outside of us, he has given us his word to penetrate the depths of who we are and transform us from the inside out. Hebrew 4:12. Oh, and if you don't believe me about the solar eclipse and the substitute king, yeah, the Assyrians did it.
Man, look. This stuff is serious, y'all.
What do you think about Bohemian Grove?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Bohemian Grove, where they took Ryan Garcia to, where he saw those things happening to kids. Watch this.
What do you think about Bohemian Grove?
I used to work there.
You used to work there?
Yeah.
And now you work at Camp Meeker?
No, I don't work. Yeah, I live in Camp Meeker.
Oh, you live there?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. What'd you do at the...
I just work there.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
you never saw him march around in the red robes? And
No.
Oh, really? That doesn't go on?
But, yeah.
Okay.
See how quick this man is to walk off? TJ, thank you for the $20 donation, big baby. See how quick this man to walk off when asked about Bohemian Grove? Said, yeah, I used to work there. Oh, what did you see there? Oh, well, I gotta go. Hey, no, what did they do there? Was nobody walking around in these red robes? I gotta go.
Here's just one of many signs sporting French with skulls adorned with other trappings of death. We also saw signage with Latin and other ancient languages. Here you can see the bottom of the stone owl with the altar and the eternal flame, a Aladdin lamp style.
So this is that owl that this woman was talking about. She said at the foot of the owl is where they do the sacrifices. Man.
Urn that continually burns year around, we're told. keep in mind the scale of the idol compared to those giant redwood trees. It's at least 45 feet tall. This is America, and it's been going on for 120 plus years in Northern California.
Sheila, thank you. I'm definitely going to check that out.
This is not some new fad. We're talking about something deadly serious with its roots in ancient history.
Look at that. Look at that. That was a real picture. This ain't no AI generated mess. This is a real picture of the elites. I don't know who they are. Illuminati at Bohemian Grove at the Owl doing their little meetups, wearing those red robes and white and black and red.
A thirsty man. Look out.
Why? It's just evil. It just
One of the
screams
Sonoma
evil.
County Sheriff's deputies showed up and began asking us why we were filming. We calmly told him we were just sightseeing as members of the Bohemian Club. The point that has to be made here, though, is they do have hidden cameras.
Man, it's crazy. It's so crazy, man. It just goes to show you that there's a spiritual warfare going on as well, because that's almost the bulk of what these individuals are doing is using these rituals and this negative spirits to conduct just some of the most heinous stuff you couldn't even imagine, and then at the same time use this spiritual warfare to control our nation. Ugh, I hate it. It's evil on a whole nother level. I don't even understand. I don't want to understand. I want to understand just enough to protect myself and hopefully to share information with you all to protect you as well. That's all I need to know. This stuff.
So Ryan Garcia went live, and the end of his live was super suspect because the person he was with. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. First, we're going to talk about this. This guy right here is someone who actually knows Ryan. He knows personal things about his life. I'm not sure the relationship, but I'm going to go ahead and connect the dots that he's saying, but trying to say subtly, and then we'll talk about the live.
A lot of people have been asking me about Ryan, and I'm going to inform everybody about what's really going on.
All right, so quickly, the last few years of Ryan's life in a nutshell. Basically, he was escalated in his career without having to do anything devious, right? Eventually, some people came to him and he found out what was actually going on behind the scenes, the things he's been speaking about, the things we're all aware of, right? When he found that out, he went and got baptized and he got saved. Sometime between the salvation and now, he turned to the dark side. He made the covenant he was not supposed to make. He did the things he was not supposed to do. And he was taken to a location that he was speaking about, and he saw some terrible things. And after that happened, something snapped in Ryan's brain. I can relate. It was 13 years ago when I first saw what they did behind closed doors, and I didn't sleep for a week. Anyways, he got really mad, started calling him out. There's a whole bunch of controversy, because before he even came out saying those things, people were saying, like, a video came out saying that he had died. So then he seemingly comes back from the grave, says all this crazy stuff, then all of a sudden is like, I'm not going to speak anymore about it. Now, people say this video is AI because there's no tattoo on the hand. Now, remember, this could be mirrored, and I also feel like I see a tattoo on this hand right here. Besides that, if it's AI, why are all these major platforms and media outlets sharing it? That's even weirder. Why would they need AI to talk for him? Now, remember what I told you earlier. He had signed the covenant with darkness.
Y'all notice that? There was no tattoo on either hand. I'm not aware of Ryan having tattoos on his hands. I know he got tattoos on his arms and forearms, but I didn't see no tattoo on either hand.
What happens when you break that covenant and expose it? They're coming after you and they're going to deal with you. And they may even make you mock Christ, the crown of thorns. And
y'all see that? Ain't that something? He said they may even make you mock Christ. And you saw Ryan sitting here saying, I'm done talking about anything outside of boxing. And he had the crown of horns on his head when he said that. Or not the crown of horns, but, you know, crown of thorns. Oh, man, that's, woo. This is what we all knew would happen. Ryan spoke up. They're going to come after him. That didn't look like the Ryan that we know. His eyes looked like they were just empty. Like there wasn't no soul in those eyes. Never seen Ryan look like that before. But ever since he came out and spoke, and then that video came out, everything after that, that's how he looked. It could be two Ryans out there. There could be the one that's still talking, and there could be the one that they're using to replace him.
That brings me to this live. The whole time, this guy beside him was trying to keep his mouth from opening about certain topics besides boxing. The whole comment section were asking Ryan, what was he talking about? Can he prove it? All this stuff. And every single time, this guy would say, oh, there's no questions about boxing. And he would literally cut him off. And when the controller that was put in charge could not control anymore, he literally turned off the live.
Y'all remember this?
They don't know how things you've been through, bro.
We saw this.
Keep like that, kid. Alright, looks like we're not getting any questions.
Wait, time travel.
No, we can not.
You see that?
Hey, we out, y'all. Now we're not in this live.
How you gonna end Ryan's live on Ryan's phone? If I remember correctly, that says Ryan Garcia and it got a blue check mark on there. That means this is Ryan's phone. This is his live stream. How you gonna sit there and grab it and talk about time travel? No, we ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna end this live. No. Let him talk.
How we in the live?
Bro, for real.
Oh, we're out.
Bro, we have proof.
They don't want to give any questions.
You see, Ryan's like, no, bro, I have proof.
So my final thoughts are, is this Ryan? If so, what was the need for AI?
It's crazy.
And if so, what was the point of the video coming out saying that he had passed away? So yeah, this whole thing does not add up. What do y'all think? Let me know below. Top comment Wednesday, inspired by the King hoodie.
Now, if what he's saying is true, and Ryan first got presented this information, then Ryan went off to get baptized to cleanse himself from what it is that they were trying to do to him, only to later fall into it, sign up for it, then Ryan brought that on himself. Because what they always do, is they try to get you to do something that's so heinous, that's not publicly acceptable on any degree, but they will get you to do it so that they can use it against you. Oh, you want to go out there and talk and say that you're doing this, that, and the fourth, or we doing this, that, and the fourth? Okay, well, we have you doing this horrific thing, and we have it on camera. So if you speak, we will put it out there to the public. Now the public is going to be against you. That's what they do. That's what they do to all of them. I'm going to do a video tomorrow about a guy that's telling a story about a content creator where they try to get a bunch of content creators. Now, I told my best friend, because my best friend sent me this video. He wants me to share with you guys. About 30 minutes long. We're going to do a reaction to it tomorrow. And I told him, I was like, bro, what if they try to come after me? My best friend is super knowledgeable about this stuff. He's like, I don't think they will come after you. And he's like, the reason I don't think they will come after you is because you're already too established. They usually come after people when they're on the up and up. People that are trying to establish themselves in whatever industry or field that they're trying to get into. People that they feel need them. Like you've done enough to be in a position to where you can turn down their offer without a problem. He's like, I don't think they're going to touch you. And he said, plus, he's like, this is the main thing. Plus, majority of them, they wait till they come to California to get them. He's like, it's something about Hollywood. It's like that's where they want to get you at. If you come to Hollywood, you move there, move to California, then that's when they'll try to indoctrinate you, invite you to these little parties where they make you sign this little document to where you can't say nothing about what's going on. And then that's when they try to initiate you. And then that's when they take you to the other places where things actually go down. I was like, yep, I'm not leaving this state. You won't see me in California out there. No.
So Ryan.
Next clip. And things are crazy. Hold on, let me find the next one that kind of aligns with this.
Hey guys, so I was listening to Sloan Bella's most recent live and I couldn't help but agree with what she was saying. She was talking about Ryan Garcia and how she believes he's glitching. If you know, you know. Every now and then you see a celebrity break out, they wild out, they start just acting erratically, they just start saying a bunch of things, and to the regular folks, oh, they're crazy, they're mentally ill, and they need help. Sloan Bella...
I want to say something real quick. I want to say this now before I don't have an opportunity to say it, right? Let's say they come after me, right? Let's say they come after me and they're upset that I'm making these videos. If it comes a point in time where I just stop making these videos and I don't say anything about it, I don't acknowledge it, just know they got me. I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious. Just know they got me. They got me to shut up. They ain't necessarily get me to sign up for what they got going on, or they got any dirt on me. It might not be the case, but know that they threatened me with my life if I stopped doing these videos and I said nothing about it. If y'all ask, oh, why you don't do that? If I don't respond, they got me. And if they got me, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. This is the most important piece. If they got me to shut up or threaten me, that's all the information you need to know that that organization that some feel is a conspiracy is real. Okay? Y'all understand? All right. Let's go.
Also brought up a very interesting point. She said that when Ryan stated that they held him down and made him watch, and they brought him to where they brought him to BG, when they took him there, the goal was to get him to participate in whatever they were participating in so they could allegedly blackmail him. Exactly. All of this is alleged, by the way. This is to allegedly blackmail him. And when he didn't participate and he broke code, we got the Ryan Garcia that we see right now.
Ryan Garcia, I didn't know till you guys said, hear what he said, but he is MK Ultra. You can tell because he's glitching. Ryan Garcia, who I didn't know who he was, but he was talking about Bohemian Grove, and he's talking about them children and wanting him to participate. The reason that they want him to participate is so they can blackmail him. Hollywood is run on blackmail. You are not going out on camera to have a personal opinion about anything, okay, because they have an agenda. So it's really interesting. The inversion is the Baphomet agenda. Jay-Z, he's not next. Bieber's next. But I told you about Aaron Carter before that happened. Told you about P. Diddy. Bieber.
This woman right here is like a psychic medium, right? She did like 6-7 months before the whole thing came out about P. Diddy, she gave in detail what was gonna happen to the date that it happened. She was like, I feel like it's gonna be November 15th of 2023. It came out November 15th of 2023, and she said it 6 months in advance. So people listening to her.
Then Jay-Z. They still need Jay-Z right now.
He the king. He the Illuminati king is what everybody think. Him and Beyonce, king and queen. I don't get how they became king and queen, but okay. What's next? Y'all, this stuff here. This stuff here. Man. I'm trying to think. There was another video that I wanted to follow with after that to show you guys. I don't remember which one it was. Let me see. Oh wait, no, it wasn't that. Hold on, it was another. Was it this one? I don't think so. This actually, yeah, it is.
Made a claim that.
All right, listen.
Ryan Garcia made a claim that as a kid he was held down in a forest and watched some really nasty stuff happen. Bohemian Grove exists. There's no proof that children are being sacrificed there, or that, as Ryan said, they are spreading and drinking out of that. That is what he said. Those were his exact words.
He's obviously in some sort of mental breakdown, a manic state. Ryan has been intrigued by conspiracies. On this very podcast, he told us he thinks the earth is flat.
The flat earth theory. Yeah, that one's my favorite one.
If you believe that, what else are you susceptible to believe?
Yeah.
It invalidates potentially everything that comes out of your mouth.
Ryan Garcia.
He said, you heard Logan Paul said that Ryan Garcia is having some sort of mental breakdown. He said that if you believe that the earth is flat, which Ryan does, then that invalidates everything else that will come out of your mouth. You know what the comments underneath this video said? They said the same thing that I was thinking. Oh yeah, Logan is saying that because he's in there too. And he knows what will happen if he publicly let it be known what they're up to. So he has to play dumb because they got plenty of dirt on him. Because how is it that somebody comes back from being canceled in the way that he was after the suicide, I can't even say it, the forest incident, y'all know, and still came back and still had plenty of opportunity to be as successful as he is? Think about it. It's said that when it comes to these individuals, and y'all going to hear it in tomorrow's story, they get them in the beginning of their career. They have an uptick in fame and success. And then as quickly as they rose to success, they fall from it. Or they drop, they have something happens. And it's always a scandal or some sort of controversial issue. We got two people on the screen right now that it happened to. So what's Logan talking about? Logan, you ain't fooling nobody. Man. Okay.
Hello, citizens.
Check this out.
Hello, citizens.
Quiet on set, streaming on Max. Dan was sick. If y'all grew up in the 90s like I did watching Disney, man, there was some stuff going on that we had no idea.
So, Penelope Taint is...
Penelope Taint. Y'all remember that character? Amanda Bynes? Y'all see how messed up Amanda Bynes is right now, by the way? Part of it probably has to do with this right here.
A character that Dan created. He came up with the name Penelope Taint. The taint is the part of the body that's between the penis and the anus. Is that skin there? That's the taint. Oh my God. And Dan had said to us in the writer's room, don't tell what this word really means. He wanted us to keep that a secret.
What? Wait a minute. Penelope Taint. Her last name, she got the last name from the piece of skin that's between the anus and the ball sack. That's crazy. And Dan Schneider was like, yeah, don't tell nobody what that means. Sick. Disgusting. This was a kid's show. That's all I'm going to play of this. Because tomorrow on my Patreon, we're going to watch episode 1 of Quiet on Set. It's about 45 minutes long. And we're going to watch the entire season over the course of the next 2 weeks on my Patreon. So if you haven't subscribed to me on Patreon, head over there. We're going to go watch this crazy series. Because all of this aligns with what we're talking about in this video. These people were sick on a whole nother level. But we don't want to do this on YouTube. We're going to leave this off of YouTube. We'll put it on Patreon.
No, I ain't saying nobody performed the ritual or nothing, but Nigerian bank CEO and family among 6 people killed in California helicopter crash. But that's not the craziest part, though. Listen to this clip. Listen to this news clip.
Among those killed, the CEO of one of Nigeria's largest banks and his wife and his son, all on their way to the Super Bowl.
So you mean to tell me that it's just a coincidence that the CEO of the largest bank in Nigeria got in a helicopter crash on the way to the Super Bowl? Not only that, in the Super Bowl ad, they showed this word, which clearly means Bank of the United States. If you don't believe me, just look it up. I told y'all, there's something going down with these banks, and they getting all the middleman out the way. The cryptocurrency billionaire that supposedly drowned, Bob Lee, the Cash App owner, stabbed to death. Or let's talk about this Bitcoin billionaire. On Wednesday, the police found the missing head and torso. They said the body parts were cleanly amputated, suggesting the work of a professional. The police sent body for autopsy, and the report revealed that he was shot 3 times before his body was chopped up. Not only that, our president, or whoever his team is, posted this to his Twitter account, just like we drew it up right after the Super Bowl. Now, why would they even be playing like that? Not only that, did y'all hear about the mega church billionaire Joel Osteen, what happened at his church? Now, this happened Sunday, same day as the Super Bowl. A woman with an AR-15 walked inside of the church and injured 2 people before she was shot and killed by the police. And this happened in Houston, Texas. And this the craziest part about it. The gun that was used had Free Palestine wrote on the side.
You see, y'all, this don't happen. I can do live streams for hours and hours on end. Y'all see, I be doing them 6-hour paranormal live streams. And my screen don't be blackened in and out. We ain't even been in here in an hour. And my screen done went black, what, 3-4 times? Are they trying to black out certain information? Y'all don't be surprised if this video doesn't still be up by the end of this live stream. Might take it down. It might come down.
And who at war with Palestine right now? Israel. And who's aiding Israel to fight this war? The United States.
All right, so somebody says they're watching this from their phone and on their TV screen, and it's good on their phone, but it'll black out with the audio and the visual on TV. Man, look, bro. This stuff is getting out of hand. This stuff is getting out of hand all the way. See what else we got here.
We're going to get killed by the Illuminati for...
Whoa. What did you just say?
We're going to get killed by the Illuminati for saying this. You want to just... Carl once saw a leprechaun.
They did.
He's pretty certain that he actually...
Okay. St. Patty's Day. I was 5 or 6 years old, kindergarten. And, I feel like a lot of teachers will do the whole, fake, green footprint thing. My teacher, her name was Miss McAwee. And we're all sitting in a circle around her chair. She pulls out a fucking live leprechaun, 1 foot tall, and she puts him on her knee, just looks at all of us,
hops off his fucking knee, and runs out of the classroom. Obviously, that sounds like fucking nonsense. But I have multiple witnesses.
Well, the way it was told to me was like when we kind of figured out, it was so funny to me because you were afraid to like to say it out loud. You know, Jake was there and Jake was in your class or whatever. You're like, do you remember Miss McAwee's class in St. Patrick's Day? And Jake's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, was there? And he goes, a leprechaun? And you guys both fucking knew. You guys both remembered.
No, there's a lot of, like, we started calling people. Like, we got out the yearbook and we started calling people from the class. And, like,
doing, like,
multiple
blind
people.
tests. Like,
We would
hey,
be like,
what do you remember?
Do you remember anything weird about St. Patty's Day? They're like, yeah, the leprechaun? Yeah, I remember that shit.
Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Yo, how this teacher gonna bring a leprechaun to school? That's crazy. Yo, people really believing in these leprechauns, man. Look at this.
So I was at City Life Liquor and I saw something in the tree that's kind of close by. Caught my eye, like, and I don't know what it is, but I swear to God, it's...
Yo, I 100% believe this clip, y'all. I don't think it's faked or edited at all. Watch this.
a leprechaun.
Wait, hold on. She just said she think it's a leprechaun.
It's a leprechaun.
Again.
But I swear to God, it's a leprechaun. I swear it is. And, like, isn't it close to Crichton or in Crichton? Like, I know that there was something spotted, a leprechaun or something spotted a couple years back in Crichton. But look at it. Y'all see?
That's a full-size leprechaun.
Feet.
You see the feet swinging?
Seriously. The worst part is, I dropped my camera for a little bit. You'll see it coming up in just a second. Bro, the thing, like, disappears. It disappears, yo. It is so crazy. But...
Oh, I see like a green cape thing behind it, too.
Okay, so this is at the corner of Spring Hill and Mobile Street. Like, there's a seafood place there, and there's City Life Liquor right there at this corner or whatever. Look, see? Nobody's there now. What the... Oh my God.
That's crazy. Hold on. Was there a cut?
So crazy.
All right, let's see if there's a potential cut here in the scene. So the camera drops down, like she's recording and the camera pans down, and then when it pans back up, it's gone. Let me see.
But okay, so this is at the corner of Spring Hill and
could there be a cut right there?
Mobile Street.
I don't know, y'all. It looked too smooth to me. I have no idea. On to the next clip.
There's this thing called the dragon snake. It's a creature that comes out of the mountains at night and flies around. Everyone in the whole area fears this dragon snake, and they've done so for generations. They said it had piercing red eyes that killed people and had been responsible for people going missing. And here, Marius is like, I just came to get away from my old life and do some fishing and spend time with my new wife. Now I've got to deal with this dragon snake. What is going on? He just thought it was a silly tribal legend.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next day, he clearly sees this thing flying through the air, this luminous white object. And he grabbed his binoculars. He says it was brilliantly lit. He watched it. They all watched it for a couple of minutes because his wife was with them. And Joseph said to them, look, just wait for about 10 minutes and it'll come back again, because they had actually seen it submerge into the ocean.
Yes, I recall.
And when it rose out of the water, it was glowing twice as brightly as when it first went in, he said.
Don't care.
Normally, I wouldn't believe that this was true, but literally just today, I saw a video from this creator, Colin Bellamy. Now, I follow Colin for a while.
Yeah, we were just watching one of his videos.
And he makes videos on conspiracies. You need to go look at his page and see what he was posting. His videos are definitely hitting on some very touchy subjects and on some very powerful people. Now, according to Colin, he went inside the police station to go sign some paperwork, and then suddenly he was under arrest.
Y'all check this out. The same dude we were just watching. Watch what happens.
He stated that while he was being arrested, he was told TikTok money isn't going to save you anymore. He's saying that even though he's posted bond, they have kept him in jail and that they are arresting him for a probation violation, even though he said he's never been on probation.
Bro, they arrested this man for a probation violation. Even though he's never been on probation, he is still in jail. He be like making content from jail. He'll like talk to somebody on the phone. They got those little video phones, and he'll make content that way. So the other person on the other side is recording his conversation. It's crazy. And all because of the conspiracy theories is alleged.
When I tell you his videos are viral, I mean they are viral. And furthermore, he had a GoFundMe up that was taken down, even though there was no reason for them to take it down. And I don't know if you guys remember about Rashad, but this happened to Rashad as well. He had a bunch of followers and he was talking about a lot of this same shit, and they arrested him and he's been in jail ever since.
It's so crazy, man. Look, that's what they're doing. Look, this is another reason, like the title of this live stream, why they want TikTok down. Because the information that's getting released on this app, they don't like it because they can't control it. So what they do, and they're going after the creators that are posting it, putting them in, throwing them in jail, trying to get them to shut up. Because if they put them in jail, once they're released, they're going to be like, I don't want to come back to jail, so I'm not going to make those videos no more. That's their plan. Or at least that's their damage control. It's crazy. It's wild. Check this out.
This is just so insane, I had to share it with everyone, and I'm not sure if I'm excited, if I'm nervous. I guess it's probably a combination of the two, but the video that you're about to watch is of the new Figure 1 robot powered by OpenAI, and they recently partnered with BMW.
Horrible idea. Horrible idea. But God, this is the most advanced robot I have seen to date.
Just watch.
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great. Can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
I don't like the fact that they got the robot sounding like a regular dude. It don't sound robotic at all.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did?
It sounds too human. I don't like this. Not okay.
Provide you with from the table.
Hey, there he is. The AOK Talks is where you can send me that video. If y'all got video that y'all want to send me, UFOs, paranormal, send it to me at the AOK Talks, because I'm going to do a compilation.
Great. So,
all right, so real quick, notice how the robot is speaking with a very natural, like, human pauses and saying things like as if it's thinking. That was one of the first things that stood out to me, but let's keep going.
based on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front of you go next?
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
Great. Can you put them there?
Of course.
All right, so
y'all, the stream has frozen again. This does not happen. The stream froze again. This does not happen, y'all. This is crazy. I live stream multiple times a week. This don't be happening. Why is it happening now?
how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I agree. Thanks, Figure One.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you need help with, just let me know.
I don't like it.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty blown away by this. And apparently BMW is currently testing the robot in one of its manufacturing facilities in South Carolina. The Figure One also appears to be much farther ahead than Tesla's Optimus robot, at least from what I'm seeing. But either way, I have a feeling we'll be seeing humanoid robots being used for a variety of tasks a lot sooner than we thought.
That's crazy. This robot says, when he was asked, how do you think you did? I think I did all right. You know, you got the apple, you know, I put stuff back in order and like, oh, heck no. We don't need this. This is the last thing that we need. We got a spiritual freaking warfare happening right now. And y'all over here worried about making some robots to make our lives easier? Y'all just don't want, y'all trying to make human existence obsolete. This is going to be a planet of robots and aliens. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. I don't like it. And demons. And some people think the aliens are demons as well. It's crazy. I don't even know what to do no more. I don't even know what to do.
AI is revolutionizing the farming industry, but the problem is it's replacing humans. This, for example...
What I just say? What did I just say?
Is the laser weeder from Carbon Robotics. It can run 24 hours a day all by itself without needing to take breaks, eat food, or drink water. It uses a highly sophisticated AI laser-based system which kills thousands of weeds with sub-millimeter accuracy at the meristem before they start competing with water, nutrients, and sunlight. So not only would farmers get the all-important organic label, because there's no need to spray herbicides and chemicals, but you also don't disturb the soil by weeding mechanically. The problem is they were both jobs that humans would normally get paid to do. Or how about this one, the drone fruit picker?
You know what? I'm actually okay with that, honestly. I'm okay with that because pesticides are no good. Pesticides are used to do what? Keep the bugs and stuff off the food. But then we gotta consume the pesticides? That is not good for us, not healthy. That's why I went the organic route. Except for today, because I just went to Publix. Usually I'm getting everything organic when it comes to fruit and veggies and stuff.
Drone fruit pickers from Tevel Robotics. These autonomous robots also run 24/7 and use cutting-edge AI, computer vision, and machine learning algorithms to not only pick the fruits when they're perfectly ripe, but also their harvesting technique lowers the amount of bruising when placing fruit in the buckets. But again, those buckets were once filled by human hands. So the question is, do you think that the revolutionary tech in farming is a good or bad thing for the world?
Kind of like that too, because man, I know I be hating when my dang on apples be bruised and stuff, man. I was in the grocery store today looking at the apple real good, make sure with no bruises and stuff on it. But that makes sense. It limits, and you know, some stuff is good. Some stuff might be useful, man. But that robot talking like a human, nah, we don't need that. Y'all can keep that one. Y'all can keep that one. What's the next video? What's this?
Finally, real proof the Earth is flat.
Real proof the Earth is flat, huh? That's real proof her brain is smooth. That's real proof that water has a reflection. This ain't got nothing to do with the Earth being flat. Some folks so dang on stupid. I swear for God. What's the next video before I slap somebody through the screen?
This is one of the most common scams you're gonna find in Paris.
Oh no, that ain't the one. That's old. That's old news. We need some new news. Lord, folks so dang on ignoramus.
This week, the relative humidity in China hit a staggering 100%. And honestly, I've never seen anything like it. Videos are coming out of people showing their walls and ceilings absolutely drenched, while others had to use window scrapers and...
Bruh! Says what? Look, I believe it, man. I was in Japan back in August. It was so humid out there. That was the most... You will never catch me in an Asian country during the summertime again. I swear for God. No, it has to be winter before I can go back out there ever, because the humidity is ridiculous. I thought Georgia was bad. No, Japan makes Georgia humidity look like a walk in the park. They got sweating ceilings. I didn't even know a ceiling could sweat, y'all. What? I can't sleep like that. I be choking when it get too hot. It was freezing in my apartment last night because my AC and heat wasn't working. They just fixed it right before this live stream. Did the Illuminati come and mess up my AC and heat? That's why I was freezing. I had to sleep in my Aliens Are Real hoodie last night. I'm actually cold right now, y'all. I'm freezing right now. I ain't even gonna lie. The heat gonna take a little while to kick in. But is that why I had to sleep? I had my Aliens Are Real blanket on with my Aliens Are Real hoodie on and some dang on pajama pit. I was freezing. It got 40 degrees. I was cold. But they got sweating ceilings in Japan and China. That's crazy.
Even hair dryers to try and remove the condensation. Some people even had to sleep with umbrellas because...
Could you imagine having to sleep in your house with an umbrella because the ceiling is sweating on you?
Even if you scrape off the water, it soon comes right back and...
Y'all, that's sweat from the ceiling. Didn't know ceilings could sweat.
So it's dripping on you while you sleep. The red paint on the Lunar New Year's posters were completely soaked and started dripping, making the walls and floor look like a freaking crime scene.
It looked demonic.
People couldn't get in their homes because the doors that use fingerprint recognition stopped working.
Dang! Yo, it was so humid. They couldn't even get in the house because the sweat was messing up the thumbprint reader.
Stop working. And it was even turning...
Bruh, sweaty potato chips.
Bags of chips back into mashed potato. What's crazy is that this kind of weather usually occurs later in the year when it gets warmer, but it's only March, and with the 100% humidity, it hit a sweltering 30 degrees Celsius, with residents saying that it's
30 degrees Celsius. Hey Google, what's 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
30 degrees Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, their humidity must be crazy because, heck, it was 86 degrees outside last week. And then yesterday, it wouldn't be 40. Georgia's so bipolar.
The worst they've experienced in decades. And this comes as February became the hottest month globally on record, marking the 9th month in a row that global heat records have been smashed.
Man, look, February is supposed to be a cold month. How is that going to be the record hottest month in history? Bro, this summer's about to be hell on earth for them Chinese folks. That's crazy. They think it's bad now. Wait a minute. Do they have different summers? What's their seasons compared to ours? I don't know. Next video. Let me stop showing my ignorance on this internet here. Y'all, did we black out again? I'm just asking because I probably did because the view count jumped down. Well, y'all didn't say nothing, so I'm gonna assume. What in the world going on here?
Now I know goddamn well. It's raining in every spot but on that damn Cheetos. Do y'all see this shit?
Yeah, this woman said it's raining in every spot except for on that Cheeto. What's going on with this Cheeto, man? Cheeto cake. Hey. We know what type of potato chip ain't gonna sweat. a Cheeto because it don't even get wet when it's outside in the rain. Yo,
the Cheeto is like protected in this circle. What's going on?
Bro, that Cheeto got a force field around it. A drop of rain can't even hit it. That's crazy.
What the hell going on?
That's crazy.
Now y'all see all this rain. Look, it's raining in every spot.
But that Cheeto.
It's not raining on that Cheeto. Now I know I ain't going crazy, bro.
Look, I ain't never eating a Cheeto again after watching this because something ain't right. Something ain't right.
That Cheeto is it, bro.
That's fake cheese on that Cheeto.
What the hell is going on?
Yo.
Man, it's something going on. It's raining in every spot, but on that effing Cheeto. Bro, maybe I need to get that Cheeto for good luck, bro.
Hey, yo, that Cheeto gonna keep you from getting wet.
Maybe that Cheeto got some kind of powers or something to it.
Don't eat it and find out that way.
If I go out there and get that Cheeto and play the lottery and hit the lottery,
you gonna give me some?
I already know that's a special kind of Cheeto. Bro, that's amazing. It's raining in every spot, but on that damn Cheeto. What kind of damn Cheeto is that? Just the Cheeto must made that motherfucker himself. That's a special kind of Cheeto. They must made that in another factory or something.
Bruh, what y'all say? So now the stream stopped blacking out? Y'all said it blacked out 5 times, but now it ain't doing it no more, huh? Interesting. Let me see if I can give it another reason to black out. I'm scared for my life, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared. Nah, I want to play this because this. I don't even want to play that. I ain't gonna play that. Nope, ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. I don't know what to play next, y'all. I got a few things here. What's this?
There can be no time travel because...
Time travel, huh?
There can be no time travel because so far, no one from the future has ever shown up and said, hi.
What that requires is that there's no time travel to the past, because the future person would then be coming to the past. We can travel into the future, however. Our understanding of that has been around since 1905, and it's Einstein's special theory of relativity. If I send you on a spaceship at speeds nearing the speed of light, and we watch you, we will see that your clock ticks more slowly than our own. And then you come back, it's the famous twin study. You send out your twin, they can come back, you aged 20 years, your twin would have aged only 10, depending on the exact speed. And so in that way, your twin went into the future. Now, you're right about the past. We don't know yet how to go into the past. There's some peculiar solutions of Einstein's equations that allow past travel, but then you can't interact with your life. You're in sort of another place. Because imagine if you could interact with your own life, prevent your parents from meeting. Then you would never conceive. Then you could have never been sent back in time to prevent your parents from meeting.
Man, I hope we never get smart enough to the point where people figure out time travel to the point where they go back in time. That'd be messed up. Bruh, it happened again. See, what did I tell y'all? It happened again, right? Y'all saw it happen. What did I say? I was like, I'm going to see if I can give them a reason to make us black out again. Found a video on time traveling. And they going to black us out again? Boy, I'm done. I ain't doing it no more, y'all. When I say doing it no more, I mean doing a live stream talking about this stuff no more. I'm just going to post it, not live. We just can't do it live no more because they're going to keep doing this to us. But it's over, y'all. I'm sorry. We about to bring this live stream to an end. I got a phone call I got to get ready for in about 45 minutes anyway. And then I'll be back in here with another live stream. It's going to be a different kind of live stream. Something I've never done before. Something I'm super excited about. Something I think we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Just hanging out, just chilling, talking. Y'all want to talk some more about this type of stuff. Have some questions, whatever it may be. We're gonna do it. We're going to hang out. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. See y'all later. I'm about to see what the heck going on with YouTube. Something's going to happen after I end this live stream, and I want to see what that something going to be. So let me find out. But I got to end the live stream in order to find out. Let me stop talking. See you.